This is Dow Houston, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My videos address how to change your circumstances in life, whether they be financial, personal, social, or just life in general. I know there are hundreds, if not thousands, of similar sites. With that said, for better or worse, I just see the world differently than others, and I can tell you without any hesitancy that you will find thoughts, strategies, and ideas here you won't find anywhere else. It is my sincere hope you will find the content interesting and enjoyable. Thank you. Hey guys, Dow here this morning. It's a bright, sunny fall day. Just a beautiful day out here in northwest Oklahoma. It's been kind of crappy, and man, I tell you, weather's changed. It's beautiful. Hey, what I want to talk about today is something I wish I'd have thought of. I didn't, okay? I'll tell you, I years and years ago, back when I was in college, I was reading Tony Robbins' book. I think it was Awaken the Giant Within You. And it talked about using the vocabulary to change your mood, change the situation, whatever. It worked kind of like this. That, you know, on one end of the spectrum, I'm happy. On the other end of the spectrum, I'm sad or I'm mad, whatever it is, okay? And when you may not be ecstatic one day, okay? In fact, I'm using the word here. Are using different words to describe the situation. But you know, one day I may be happy, just may not really describe how I'm feeling. I'm feeling ecstatic. On another day, I'm maybe not quite as happy as I normally would be, but I'm not sad. But the thing is, if the only two words you know is I'm either happy or sad or happy or mad, then just by describing that thing, that feeling in those two words is going to help set your mood for that day, or how you interpret the situation, however you're applying it. So, you know, again, if I'm having an all right day, I wouldn't probably describe it as, hey, yes, I'm happy. On the other hand, I wouldn't describe it as sad. So it's learning those little words and nuances to actually describe how you are feeling, or how you're assigning meaning to an event. So now, and I'll be the first to tell you, years ago, when I was in my farming and ranching days, I would have scoffed at such an idea, such a thought as that. Oh, just because the event is the same, or the feeling is the same. Hey, if I had an event and I had a transaction go bad, it went bad, and it doesn't matter if I say, well, it didn't go like I wanted, it went to shit, it went to hell, whatever. The event was the same. So I would have scoffed at the very advice I'm telling you here today. But believe me, as I've come to use this, it is absolutely amazing. It really is. So yesterday, I was having, in my old days, a very bad day. It was just a badass day. Just nothing went like I wanted. I had stuff on my mind, stuff I couldn't figure out. And I would have described it as a badass day, a shitty day, whatever. Then as I've kind of evolved, I would have probably said I was, hey, it wasn't, because I had a few things go right, but most of it, if you averaged it out, if you netted it out, I'd say, it still was on the negative side. And so I would have probably then said it as I had a discouraging day. I was trying to figure out some things, I was having some problems. But in the last year, I would have probably said it was a frustrating day. And let me describe why I make those nuances. You know, a discouraging day takes some of the power away. It's like you're giving up. You know, that life has just treated you bad. Whereas frustrating is, listen, I know the answer to this issue is out there. I just haven't found it. And it was a frustrating day. I was hoping to find the answer to that particular issue, that particular problem, what have you. And I haven't. So anyway, I would strongly encourage you to try it. Now, I was listening to a video on the internet the other day. Man, I tell you what, this is incredible too. This guy had taken it just one step farther. You hear people saying, you know, ways to change your life, things that, in fact, I was reading it last night, quotes about 5 things Richard Branson would say to that makes his life what it is. And it is one to be look at something and be grateful for something every day. But this guy had said, you know, grateful for a lot of things just doesn't capture it. And he said, instead of using grateful, use the word awe. I am grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have. And instead of saying I'm grateful, or say I'm in awe of it. I'm in awe of my family. I'm in awe of the opportunities that's been provided for me. I'm in awe of the fact that, not that I've, you know, accomplished a lot compared to lots and lots and lots of people, but from where I started and where I thought I would end up, I'm in awe of it. So try it. It is really amazing stuff. Probably not going to change your life. It's really cool. I'll tell you, I got just a few moments here before I get to the office and I got to end this video, so I'll just share this one little deal with you. I've got a client. I love this client. Love them to death. But they operate on, they're either happy or they're sad, or happy or mad. And there just is no in between. And he's always coming into my office. And again, there is no middle of the road emotion. I'm either happy and there's just nothing I can do to knock him off that, or he is just pissed to the high heavens and there's nothing I can do to change that, even when, hey, listen, this isn't all bad situation. I think you're misinterpreting some things. You're misanalyzing it. And so I want so badly to say, listen, Joe, that's not his name, but listen, Joe, hey, let's redefine this thing. Man, you're driving yourself, and more importantly to myself, you're driving me crazy. Because it's either I'm happy or sad, or happy or mad, and man, you are letting that, whatever it is, that particular day drive the rest of your day. And it doesn't have to be that way, and your life would be so much easier if you would just learn a few words. And again, it sounds goofy, but just learn a few more words to describe that, and then start learning to use those words to describe it. So instead of saying, that guy is trying to screw us over, say, I have some concerns about that guy, okay? Because there's been a lot of times we've had some deals that the guy, in fact, wasn't trying to screw him over. But he was giving us reason for concern, okay? So if I'm mad at the guy, I think he's trying to screw me over, I'm probably going to say something I shouldn't. Whereas if I'm just concerned about it, I'm a little bit concerned about this situation, I'm going to adjust my behavior, my words, my thoughts to comport with that. So, with that said, I do love that client dearly, but he does drive me crazy. His life would be so much easier if he'd take his advice, but I'm not about to give him my advice on this because that would make him mad, okay? And then he hasn't learned this concept. Love it dearly. Guys, hey, talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed it.